and welcome to a new series called the Champions League Shirt Archive with me and the legendary commentator Clive Tyldesley.
Together, Doug and I are going to look at some of the most famous shirts in the history of this famous competition.
Let's start with one of the all-time greats.
When Borussia Dortmund won the competition in Luminous Yellow.
Dortmund made their Champions League debut in 95-96, dazzling Europe in their glorious fluorescent shirts.
With the Big C sponsor of German insurance giants Die Continentale.
For 96-97, a special edition shirt was released and worn exclusively in the competition.
This peak BVB team of Sammer, Müller, Chapuisat and Kohler wore this shirt in every match during a glorious run to the final.
The Starball logo was now flock material after being stitched a year before, and now they only wore numbers on the back.
This was the first season that names were allowed on the back of the shirt, but they were not mandatory in the competition.
So Dortmund, as well as Rangers, Auxerre and Steuer, continued with just numbers.
Nike produced a white version of the shirt too, but it was never called into action.
Then for the final, they changed into what would become next season's shirt when they stunned Juve in Munich.
This shirt was sold during the summer of '97 with the text version of the sponsor.
But by the time the 97-98 campaign began, a new deal had been signed with the fashion company S. Oliver. So Clive, tell me your memories of the 1997 Champions League final.
I was there as a guest. Brian Moore, the late great Brian Moore, was still the senior ITV commentator and working on the game, but I joined ITV as his understudy and I was invited along to the final, the first Champions League final that I'd been to. So, I know which my favourite is, but which is your favourite Dortmund shirt?
It's a tough one.